Whoever passes 40 without his virtue overpowering his vice, let him get ready for hellfire. Advice is easy. What is difficult is accepting it, for it is bitter in taste to those who pursue vain pleasures, since forbidden things are dear to their hearts. This conceited fool does not know that, when he acquires knowledge, if he does not act on the strength of it, the evidence against him will become decisive. O disciple, be neither destitute of good deeds, nor devoid of spiritual states, for you can be sure that mere knowledge will not help. If a man studies 100,000 intellectual issues and understood them, but did not act on the strength of them, they would not be of use to him except by taking action. Though thou pour 2,000 measures of wine, unless thou drink, no oblivion is thine. God's messenger, God bless him and give him peace, said, "Call yourselves to account before you are called to account, and weigh up your deeds before they are weighed for you." He has told the truth who spoke the verse, "Sleeplessness of the eye, but for thy sake is vain, their crying, but for thy loss inane." O disciple, live as long as you want, but you must die. Love whatever you want, but you will become separated from it. And do what you want, but you will be repaid for it. O disciple, knowledge without action is madness, and action without knowledge is void. O disciple, get zeal in respect of the spirit, subdual in the respect of the ego, and mortification in respect of the body. And the prophet said, upon him be blessings and peace, to a man from among his companions, "O so-and-so, do not sleep much at night, for a large quantity of sleep at night will leave its owner a poor man on resurrection day." The prophet, upon him be peace, said, 3 voices are loved by God the Exalted: the cock's crow, the voice of him who recites the Quran, and the voice of those seeking forgiveness before daybreak. O disciple, the essence of knowledge is to know what obedience and worship are. The description of anything to do with direct experience is not furnished through discussion, as the sweetness of what is sweet and the bitterness of what is bitter is not known except by taste. What is not written will not come to you, even if the whole world helped you. Know that insincerity is produced by overestimating mankind. The cure for it is for you to see them as subject to omnipotence, and for you to reckon them as though inanimate objects, powerless to bestow ease or hardship, so you become free of insincerity towards them. Act in accordance with what you know, for what you do not know to be unveiled to you. Know that the ignorant are the sick at heart, and the knowledgeable are the doctors. The envious man, in whatever he says and does, sets fire to the crop of his deeds, as the prophet, upon him be peace, said, "Envy devours good deeds, as fire devours wood." As God's messenger, God bless him and give him peace, said, "We, the assemblies of the prophets, have been commanded to address men in proportion to their intellects." It is as if you saw a flood bore down on an individual's home with him and his family inside and said, "Look out, look out, run from the flood." In these circumstances, does the heart long for you to give the owner of the house your message with pretentious expressions, anecdotes, and allusions? It is completely repugnant to you. The situation of the preacher is like this, and he should give them up. If you read or study knowledge, your knowledge must improve your heart and purge your ego, just as if you learned that your life would only last another week. Inevitably, you would not spend it in learning about law, ethics, jurisprudence, scholastic theology, and such like, because you would know that these sciences would be inadequate for you. Instead, you would occupy yourself with inspecting your heart. A single word is enough for someone clever. The messenger of God said, "Upon him be blessings and peace." God will not look upon your forms, nor upon your deeds, but he will look into your hearts and your intentions. Do you suffer from pondering quotes right after you listen to them? If so, simply click on one of these suggested videos as soon as possible to cure you from pondering the quotes you just listened to.